Oh, so cold. Oh, I'm having. Hi, I'm Beryl, and when I think of shaved ice, I immediately think about New York, Italian-style shaved ice. There's a place in New York City that is quite famous up in Queens called the Lemon Ice King of Corona, and he has been making shaved ice on that corner for decades. His ices are all made with water, fruit, and nothing else. He's obviously known for one flavor.
Of course, it's lemon.
But that's what I think about because when I was a kid, it is something I had all summer long. The thing is, around the world, shaved ice, it's definitely a thing. And today we are going to learn about 5 awesome shaved ice desserts from 5 different countries. Let's get shaven. We'll leave it.
Hi Beryl, my name is Pheakthra. I was born and raised in Long Beach, California, but my parents are from Cambodia. And today I want to share with you our country's variation of shaved ice, aka Tha-Kaut Chu. So Tha-Kaut Chu is the translation from the Cambodian language called Khmer and is the name for shaved ice. We usually load it up with fruits, usually fruits that are grown in the Southeast Asian area. Traditionally in Cambodian culture, you put lotus fruit, jackfruit, lychee, chia seeds, red bean, but the flavor syrup on top, people usually go for green or red. Green, it's like more of like a appley like flavor, and then the red is more of like a strawberry flavor. And then afterwards, you put condensed milk on top to give it a sweeter taste. Now, this is the traditional way of making Tha-Kaut Chu or shaved ice in Cambodia, and it's very delicious. The texture is very soft, melts in your mouth, but the fruit gives it that type of chewy like texture, and then the condensed milk gives it that sweetness that just comes in and covers everything. And the syrup gives it a nice flavor too on the ice. That is really delicious. I just have so many memories of making it with my family. We still make it now. Even with the heat that's coming in this summer, we still make it a lot, and it's enjoyable by all people of all ages. Enjoy, and I want to see what you do with how you make it.
My kitchen is an utter disaster from making this shaved ice treat. There's a lot in here that is 100% new to me, which I guess was like kind of surprising to make a dish at this point where I'm like, I have no idea what almost any of this is. Ooh, crunchy. All right, I guess I'm gonna start with the top here. Okay. The jackfruit is good. Opening a can of jackfruit is a lot easier than the trouble that I went through when I did my jackfruit episode. Roll the clip. That was a humbling experience, but you know what wasn't? Opening a can. That was fab. The grass jelly, unexpected that it was a log. I guess I didn't really know what to expect. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about grass jelly. It is very earthy. I guess I kind of thought it would be sweet, but you know, all of this, all right, what if I have it with everything that's so sweet? Oh, so cold. Oh my God. My teeth are hurting from this. Oh. Okay, when you have it with everything else, it kind of is just texture at that point. Like, there's so much sweetness from everything else that you don't actually taste it. So, like, I get it. This longan fruit, when peeled, definitely looks like lychee. It tastes like lychee. Yum, that's good. You know, overall, I would say, look, this is definitely one of those dishes that is the total sum of its parts, where on its own, I think there's like a lot of sweetness in here, but combined with the cold ice, it actually kind of comes together. Making this at home was definitely an experience. I think just showing up at a cart and being like, get me one of those please, is probably a lot easier, but man, this was fun. And it does have me very excited about what this whole episode, like what path am I about to go down in my kitchen? Oh, that's very sweet. I should have known.
Hi, my name is Carmel and I'm from the Philippines, specifically in Pampanga, which is the culinary capital of the country. The dish I'd like to share with you is called Iskrambol, or Iskrambol in English. Iskrambol is essentially a shaved ice dessert served with different toppings. The shaved ice contains condensed milk and banana essence. Traditionally, the ice is pink in color and is topped with powdered milk, mini marshmallows, and chocolate syrup. I like how the banana essence and condensed milk taste so perfect together, and I especially love it when I get surprise bursts of powdered milk in my bite or when the marshmallows get chewy too. This dish reminds me of hot summer breaks when I was in elementary school. My friends and I would play outside under the scorching heat of the sun, and when the Scramble vendor Kuya comes, I would immediately run inside our apartment to get money, then run back outside to chase after him because by then the Kuya vendor is meters away from me, which is silly now that I think about it because I could have just asked for him to wait for me. And I know what you were thinking earlier. Philippines and shaved ice, you know, oh, it's halo-halo. But halo-halo is great and iconic, but the child in me loves Scramble more. It deserves its time to shine because it's a classic street food here in the Philippines, and for many of us Filipinos, it has become a part of our childhood. So you should definitely give it a try.
First of all, Carmel and I are wearing the same top. I was just really excited by that. I was like searching through my closet. I was like, I have the same top. Okay, also, this looks like the dream of like a 7-year-old. I love the marshmallows and the rainbow sprinkles. All right. Ooh. I spilled. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, this one is very much my jam. I kind of want a mini marshmallow with this. Oh. Because I had to like chew the marshmallow, I had to chew the ice. Ooh. It was like painful and then sweet and then yummy. I really like the flavor of this ice. I know a lot of people are probably like, where's the halo-halo? I made it once prior, I think actually last summer, so, you know, looking for something new. And I'm gonna link the video here and in the description as well if you wanna see me make halo-halo and learn a little bit more about it. I've never had banana extract before and I did not have high hopes for it. I thought like, banana flavor is never right. Just like grape flavor is never ripe. Right. Strawberry flavor, I do think does like a pretty good job mimicking strawberries, but like whenever I have a candy that's banana or grape flavor, I'm like, you missed the mark. This doesn't taste like a banana for sure, but it also doesn't, it tastes quite nice. And the condensed milk, oh. I like the fact that the ice was flavored and you didn't just like add the syrup to it because it makes the whole experience like really lovely. This is very soft ice. It feels like snow. It's not crunchy at all. It is fab. Rajat! Damn, he's in the shower. I'm actually filming on a weekend, so he wanted to try it, but maybe I'll just, you snooze, you lose. This one's bomb. I probably like could skip out on the chocolate sauce because it kind of overpowers the banana condensed milk flavor, but I do like the marshmallows and the sprinkles. This one, yummy.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone. My name is Melike and I live in Ankara, which is the capital of Turkey. And the dish I'd like to share with you today is called Bici. I've done a little bit of research about this and I don't think Bici means anything specifically. And Bici is eaten in the southern part of Turkey, specifically in a city called Adana. And Adana is known for its heat during summer, and people joke about how they actually would like to shoot the sun. I mean, that's how hot it gets. So think of it basically as a layer of starchy pudding that doesn't really have any taste. And then on top, you put some shaved ice. You give the shaved ice its color by putting on a syrup of rose water. And then you can put some powdered sugar on top of that. And you can top it off finally with some fruits like bananas or strawberries. And the reason why it's so common over there, once again, is because it is really hot. And I think eating this shaved ice back in the day was an easy way for people to reach something sweet, something cold, and to cool off a little bit. I think that the Turkish cuisine is more than just kebabs and baklava. And if people get the chance to come to Turkey and explore the country, explore its different regions, and if they ever get the chance to come to Adana, they can start exploring our culture and exploring our cuisine by trying bici, which will hopefully give them a chance to see how different varieties of dishes we have. I hope that you're going to like it, and thank you for including me and Bici in your video, Beryl. Bye!
Oh my God, I am sweating. So kind of ideal that I'm doing a shaved ice episode. It is so hot in New York City, and to film I have to have the AC off. Anyway, let's try this. Ooh, it's a little melty, but that's kind of the point of shaved ice. It definitely has that Turkish taste with like the rose water. I'm super curious about this like starch pudding. It's obviously just for texture. Kind of reminds me of the grass jelly from the other shaved ice. The grass jelly definitely had flavor, but again, like it was a texture type of object. I'm having the same issue that I had with the Filipino one. Chewing like the banana with the ice in your mouth, it just like is so chilly. I really like this syrup. I'll be honest though, I did not make it super sweet. Like I'm in control of my destiny when making all of these things, and I just know that I don't love super sweet, so I added less powdered sugar, and this is actually, it's just the right level of sweetness. Compared to the other shaved ices that I have had so far, this one is kind of more simple, and there's something really nice in the simplicity. It kind of reminds me of New York style shaved ice where it's like just about this one flavor. I do kind of like the texture of the starch pudding actually, which I'm surprised by. Making it was so crazy because like, boom, all of a sudden it was like this like gel, like a gel, and then it hardened pretty quickly in the fridge. I did read a couple of recipes that said to do the syrup in the water and freeze it, kind of like I did with the Filipino shaved ice, but I wanted to make a syrup for this one to make it a little bit different. I'll tell you what, I am cooled down. Shaved ice, actually, I mean, it works. Who'd thunk it? It cools you down. I don't really know why I came up with this episode topic. It is very niche. Like, I don't know who's Googling shaved ice on YouTube, but hopefully people watch this video. It's been really fun to make so far, and I have 2 more. And both of them are a little bit, they're more different. So saving the more different ones for the end. Ooh, I like the liquid at the end. Even as a kid, I always liked the liquid at the bottom of the shaved ice cup.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatihah. I live in Selangor, Malaysia, and the dessert that I want to share with you today is called Ice Kepal Milo or Milo shaved ice. If you ask any local Malaysians what is the most popular shaved ice in Malaysia, they will definitely answer air batu campur. or ABC in short. But Milo shaved ice is also a popular dessert in Malaysia since 2017. So that's why I want to share this with you as well. It is essentially shaved ice topped with a chocolate sauce made with Milo, and it is so easy to make. I do warn you though that this dessert is very sweet depending on the amount of condensed milk that you put in the sauce. I don't usually eat them since I don't really like sweet foods, but my father would usually buy them for my family after leaving the Friday prayers. And when I think back about it now, it just shows that he is still thinking about his family even when he's out doing his own thing. Milo is the most popular chocolate drink in Malaysia, and for the fellow Milo lovers out there, why not try this version of Milo?
Not me casually trying to match my shaved ice. I did it for the Turkish one too, so better late than never. I think that the idea of chocolate shaved ice is actually kind of a novel concept to me. I usually think of it as like a fruity thing. I do feel nervous I didn't put enough chocolate on though. Oh, yes I did. It's like a frozen hot chocolate. Okay, this is so good. It's hard to talk with like chunks of ice in your mouth. This tastes like I'm having frozen hot chocolate, and that is incredible. I love it. The chocolate is chocolatey, but it's condensed milky, so it's like a very smooth, sweet chocolate. Part of what I do when I like do these videos is I talk about like all the steps and all the things I did. Like I put chocolate on ice. All I can say is that this slaps, and it was obviously really easy to do. This feels ultimately like one big advertisement for my ice shaver. Ice. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay. Does it lock? No. I just have to hold it like this. Oh, I do have something. I learned a trick. In the beginning part of the video, I was like stuffing ice cubes in, like trying to get that as full. No, one ice cube at a time, one on each side. That is how you do it. It goes so much faster. So when and if you buy this ice shaver, which is linked in the description, just do one ice cube at a time. You might think that it's gonna slow you down to do one at a time. It won't. It actually, it is the way. The one thing that I'm kind of curious about, like, you know, I like to slurp the liquid at the bottom. Is this just like chocolate water at the bottom? Like, it is, but it's not. It like tastes just like chocolate beverage, but it's really good. Chocolate beverage, like the knockoff of a knockoff. What is that? I like that too. I like all of this. Okay, I don't know what else to say. 10 out of 10. Tell your family and friends that making chocolate shaved ice is the new thing. You heard it here first.
Hi, my name is Pavithra and I'm from Kerala in South India. So today I'm going to introduce you all to a different variant of shaved ice. It's called Ice Orathi in our native language Malayalam. Ice Orathi is basically a shaved ice mixed with flavors and ingredients like sarsaparilla syrup or sugar syrup and pickled mangoes and pickled beetroot and some extra toppings. It's basically in 3 different flavors: salty, sugary and a mix of both. In all over India, I have seen so many variants of shaved ice, and my personal favorite is our Ice Orathi, and I haven't seen it anywhere else in India. I still remember the first time when I had it. It was when our family moved to Kozhikode when I was in 7th, and it brings back a lot of memories to me. I would suggest you all to make it because you will love it, and thank you all.
The grand finale is the pickle shaved ice, which when this was submitted, I was like, yes. A couple things in here that I've never had. Tutti Frutti, which upon further reflection is papaya, and sarsaparilla syrup, which I learned is kind of the flavor of root beer. And you can kind of smell that, although the pickle juice is obscuring that a tad. I'm gonna mix it. Oh, I also didn't have chana dal. Like we did have it and then Rajat finished it. So for something crunchy, I just put bhujia on it, which is like a fried gram flour. It's not the same, but whatever. That's wild. This is wild. It is salty and sweet. Wow. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. There's like this pickle flavor and the tutti frutti. Where's that tutti frutti coming from? Also, the name tutti frutti is silly. Woo. Okay. Here's what's happening, people. You have like the vinegary pickle flavor with a follow-up note of caramel and vanilla. And it seems like it's at odds with one another, but it also kind of works. And I do feel like, having had my fair share of Indian foods, like I get this. I like the pickle with the ice actually. It's very refreshing and it's very different from the other 4 shaved ices that I have. Like this stands on its own. This is memorable. Like you have this and you're not gonna be like, what was that thing I had? Like you remember, pickles and caramel and vanilla flavoring, you know? I think I like it better like as an icy treat versus all melted, although this is melting at a rapid pace, and I can only imagine how quickly this melts in the Indian summer. This is what this channel is about. Sometimes just like being blown away by flavor combinations and how palates are around the world. Like this is cool, it's wild, it's an experience. If you're somebody who's like a pickle person, like I'm a pickle person, I think it's kind of, it might be worth it for you to try something like this. I mean, if you can't get the sarsaparilla syrup, just even trying the pickles with the shaved ice, because it's good. I think it's just the syrup that's kind of throwing me off. But I also do like the tutti frutti. I'm at odds with myself. Much like this beverage is at odds with itself as well. We are one and the same. But I'm also continuously eating it at an almost frantic pace. So I don't know. What a way to end the show. Well, this has been a fabulous week. Not only has it been obscenely hot and muggy in New York City, but I got to spend it having shaved ices from around the world. Like I said, all of the recipes and my shaved icer are in the description. So if you want to make any of these, I highly recommend it. It's fun and they're all very simple to do. In case you didn't know, I currently have a show out on PBS called Pan Pals, and it features some of you guys, some food influencers, and some people from PBS. It's really, really fun. I'm leaving a link to it right here, and here is a link to a summer foods episode for you to continue exploring summer dishes around the world. I will see you all in my next video.